You don't have a focus problem. You have an interruption system sitting in your pocket. You sit down to work. But today's gonna be different, isn't it? Today's gonna be different because you're gonna log in today. But then... And before you know it, 47 minutes have passed and you are deep in that rabbit hole. And you know what? You still don't know whether you live in a simulation or not.
Inside another giant simulation.
You know that little thing right between your two ears? It has an amazing way of justifying all of that.
Alexis, this is just research, comprende?
But the real sad thing is not wasted time. It's the death of your idea before it becomes an action.
Such wasted potential.
And when that happens enough times, your brain learns one terrifying rule, that starting is optional. Yeah. In this one, we are discussing the hidden system that is destroying your focus and how to rebuild the bridge between thought and action, baby. To understand why you can't focus anymore, we need 3 keys. Your brain, the machine built around it, and the ritual that helps you take your mind back. Because once you see the machine, you stop calling yourself lazy and you start building armor. But first, we need to name what actually happened to the modern mind. Something mind-blowing is happening. We have more tools, we have more apps. Man, we have more things than kings, emperors, and ancient librarians could ever dream of.
He's got a point.
And somehow, it's like everyone's brain is buffering. And I know the feeling. You pick up a book and suddenly that wall over there is looking juicy as hell.
What?
You go to start writing and all of a sudden your brain is attacking you, telling you, oh, yo, something might be happening on that phone over there, bro. You might as well check it. You sit in silence for 12 seconds and suddenly your nervous system is filling out a missing persons report.
Hey bro, danger, danger. No simulation detected, homie. Deploy nonsense.
And I've been there as well. Bruh, I'd go to pick up my laptop to work on my script and all of a sudden I'm thinking about aliens and what species they evolved from. Oh my god, bats. Do they speak in echolocation? And you know the scary part? This thing right here knows how to rationalize. It will convince you that it is part of work.
Stop it. Get some help.
And that's when I realized it wasn't just distraction, it was escape, wearing a productivity costume. And be honest, what's your version? You look like an Alex Jones addict. A little Alex Jones reptilian action, huh? I see you. I see you. But most advice all says the same thing. Delete those apps, discipline, wake up earlier, go become a monk somewhere in Tibet. But hey, let me tell you,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
but that's incomplete. Your brain isn't failing in empty space. It's trying to focus in an environment that is built to break focus. There's a moment most people never notice. I call it the pre-action window. It's the tiny space between deciding and doing. You decide to write, to train, to build, to apply, to finally become the person you keep imagining. And right there, before the first sentence, before the first rep, before the first hard thought, that's where the system hits. Not with a villain speech, not with lasers, not with a dramatic cloak reveal, with a buzz, a tab, a message, a recommended video, a tiny escape hatch. Because effort creates friction and the feed offers relief. So the moment your brain feels resistance, the machine offers a softer room. Goddamn. That's the trick. The system doesn't need your whole life. It doesn't need to defeat your dreams in some epic final battle. It only needs the first few seconds after you decide to act. Steal those seconds enough times and your future starts getting robbed in tiny moments. And this isn't just poetry in a black hood. Interruption has a cost. Task switching has a cost. Even just having your phone close by is a signal that your brain has to manage. Every single time your attention gets pulled away, your mind suffers. Just one switch and another switch and another switch. Until you're not doing one hard thing anymore. It's just mental taxes all day long. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about. And the danger isn't just one distraction. It's switching, becoming your default state. So when your brain gets too tired, it might not be because you did too much.
Whoa!
It might be because your brain got dragged through 97 teeny tiny little doors. And throughout that whole process, your brain learns one thing. It's that hard equals escape. People think they scroll for entertainment. That's the surface layer. The deeper reason? Relief. Relief from boredom, pressure, silence, uncertainty, the feeling of trying and not knowing if you're good enough. That's why scrolling feels most tempting right before hard work. The phone isn't just giving you pleasure, it's giving you an exit. Psst, hey big man, you look stressed. What's one harmless little video, man? And every app wants to become your favorite escape route. News gives you urgency, shorts give you novelty, DMs give you social reward, and drama gives you emotional caffeine. Random research then gives you the illusion of progress. That's why distraction isn't the opposite of focus, it's the interruption of becoming. When you escape the hard moment, you're not just avoiding the task, you're avoiding the person that task was building. And that's why this feels deeper than screen time, because every unfinished action quietly becomes evidence. You wanna know why your attention matters? Because it predicts behavior, and behavior can what? Be shaped.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
What makes you click? What makes you watch? What makes you angry? What makes you insecure? It's not magic. It ain't that juju. I'm telling you, everyone. It's just incentive. A focused person is hard to manipulate, but a scattered person is always looking for relief. Oh my God! Wow! So the most valuable thing being harvested right now is not just your attention, it's your unfinished intention. The machine does not need to kill your dreams. It just needs to rent the doorway.
No, God, please, no!
Between who you are and who you were meant to become. That's tough, man. That's tough. That rent, it gets paid in abandoned starts. The worst part isn't losing 30 minutes. It's your brain watching you give an order, then abandon it. And you do that enough, and your mind starts treating your promises like spam. You say, I'm changing. And your brain says, hey, is it? Based on what evidence, Holmes? That's the real damage. Not screen time, not notifications, not even the crazy rabbit holes. The real damage is losing the habit of finishing what you start, because self-trust is built through closed loops. You decide, you act, you finish, you return. That's how your mind starts believing you. Ancient traditions treated attention like sacred fire. Modern life treats it like ad space. And once your sacred fire becomes ad space, everybody wants to rent a piece of your mind. So I'm sure you're wondering, how do you fight back? And I'll tell you one thing, it is not with motivation. Because as soon as things get ugly, I'll tell you what motivation does. I'll show you. Show, don't tell. This is what motivation does. Say no to motivation. You fight with continuity. So the system breaks your thread. So all you gotta do is just protect it. And I call this the continuity ritual. Before you start, write one sentence. For example, for the next 45 minutes, I'm only writing the intro. Not, I shall transform my destiny and conquer the mountain of my dreams. Nah, fam, chill out. It's too big, it's too foggy. That's how your brain ends up watching spoon content. Make the thread small enough to hold. You see this thing right here? This? In another room, not right beside you, not under a book, not right next to your thigh like a car's emotional support rectangle. I'm talking to you. In another room. Why? Because if that portal is open, you will walk through it eventually. I know I ain't that strong. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the danger zone. Pre-action window, the place where your future keeps getting ambushed. So start before your brain negotiates. One ugly sentence, one ugly rep, one ugly paragraph, one ugly action. Ugly action beats beautiful avoidance, because the goal is not to feel ready, the goal is to give your brain evidence. At the end, write tres things. What did I finish? What comes next? And when will I return? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how focus comes back. Not as a personality trait, not as some magical monk aura, as proof. You told your brain you'd do something, and you did it. Small loop, closed loop, protected thread. And try it just once. Just once, not for your whole life, just for one thread. And if the system catches you, which it will, like we're all humans at the end of the day, you know? Just notice the door it used and just seal it off next time. And if this video named the fog you've been walking through, I made something just for you. And this right here is the Lantern Starter Kit. It helps you choose your thread, cut noise, and turn unfinished plans into movement. Not another productivity app, not motivation that disappears by Tuesday, a lantern for the next room. Grab it through the link in the description and use it today, and all for free. Free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. Just your email. Give your mind evidence that you're becoming who you said you'd be. And your attention isn't just where you look, it's where your life gets built. And if the system interrupts attention, it interrupts your actions. And if it interrupts actions, it interrupts your habits. And if it interrupts your habits, it interrupts your identity. So no. No. This is not just about screen time. It's about losing the ability of finishing what you start. The broken promises, the abandoned tabs, the half-born ideas. It's about the version of you looking to arrive, but keeps getting stopped at the gate.
You shall not pass!
But I got great news. The gate is small. You don't need to win your whole life today. You don't need to become a monk. You don't need to become a caveman that barely accesses the internet. I should follow my own advice. You just need to win the next 2 minutes. That's it. Protect the gap, guard the thread, and close the loop. And slowly but surely, I assure you, your mind will stop believing you again.